What's up, Colt? I got a package. Actually, two of them. Okay. It's in regards one of my projects. I think I want to introduce this to YouTube more. So I did try to order this specific poster. No, different kind of poster. This is what I received. It's a UFO, the X-Files. Okay. As you can see, I want to believe, but Colt, you no longer have to believe to actually experience. Because let's open this package up. I'm extremely excited. I've been working on this for quite some time. Yep. This is amazing. So, as you can see, the quality, there's it's a pretty good quality. You can get this now at Amazon. Yeah, now I can see where I should have done a little bit better, but I feel like this is amazing. You can actually, it's a practical manual guide how to spy UFOs. I actually, I can share more. But here's the ISBN. It's on Amazon. This is a non-fiction, as you can see. And it's written by an actual alien, which is me, according to the United States government. According to the United States government, I am the legal alien. But this particular guide is an actual guide. It's an actual guide how to experience UFO. Not aliens, UFO. Because again, I don't know who operates those unidentified flying objects. This shows, see, it's in color. It is a lot more expensive. I did run. Yeah, it's pretty good. My first book. This is by Atlantis Zander. That's his drawing. As you can see, that's a drawing. That's just amazing. Yep. I'm extremely excited. It's my first book. I designed the cover. I wrote the manuscript. I wrote actually over 6,000 pages. I wrote over 6,000 pages to fix this. It took enormous amount of time, and from that part, I included the instructions. The instructions are simple. Wow, I'm amazed. I've ordered two books. The shiny part, it scratches. You can tell that it scratches. It's probably the laminate. That's the part of it. But it's a paperback. Should I do hardback? I don't know. It's only 146 pages. If you were to take the 6,000 pages, it's basically text without like any chapters. It's just like text. That's how many pages I had to go deep into the level. So right here, time is up. Time is up. The amount of value you give up in all these years searching for evidence of whether UFOs exist, and what did you get in return? A promise that never got fulfilled. Now with this guide, you can arm yourself and actually undergo the first-hand experience and determine on your own whether UFOs exist or not. This is not another hearsay or an empty promise, but an actual step-by-step guide on how to experience UFOs. So that's exactly what I'm bringing, because I, as a child, first time when I was introduced, it was on the train. I believe that was meant to happen, and that did happen. It happened that I was given actually I saw the newspaper. I used to love to read. I still read, but as a child I used to love reading. And what happened is that I was on the train. These guys actually had this newspaper, and Roswell, that image, the original image of a crash that allegedly aliens and the ship got crashed. And then I started, that was the moment. Now it took me over 25 years to actually experience it, to actually find how to experience it. And that's what I did. I invested enormous amount. My pain was not having an ability to actually confirm it or deny it. That's one of the greatest pains I ever experienced. Going to sleep, waking up for over 25 years. And now I'm here. I actually found a way. There's no magic, no rituals, no group meditations. It's actually using your eyes. Yeah. So, and I wanted to wear the original poster, but then I had no original poster. So now I'm stuck with this. As you can see in my video that I posted, that's not original poster. That's the corrected poster from the X-Files. I wanted the original X-Files poster that you can actually see in the X-File film, which, by the way, they actually had to correct that as well. This poster I got it for free because the website that say they have the original, they actually sent this, and they made a mistake, because I thought they're selling the and they just keep it, and I cannot find the original poster. I've tried. I went through so much. The original print of the UFO, it's more like a bell. So yeah. Now, anybody who wants to actually experience UFOs, because now, I can do it at any given moment. It's a skill, it's an ability. But without knowing, people get entertained, and they say, well, here's the evidence. There's a hearsay evidence. It's like, I heard you say, that's evidence. Well, that's not actually, for me, it's not evidence. Sure, maybe it might be a form of information that could work as a misinformation. That's another thing. When I was doing the research, I was writing this manuscript. It actually took me years to write. I think 4 years, 4 or 5, approximately that. No, since 2018, December 18, 2018, I started write, and then I was doing corrections and I was going rereading it. So it's a very interesting project that I actually completed. But now I want to also produce a book. Here's my first one. Um, and down the line, down the road, I don't know where it can lead. Uh, I've touched when I was doing the research on UFOs. I grew up in a religious family, and guess what? The religion couldn't give me answers. They said it's demonic entities, but when I learned that UFO, unidentified flying objects, has nothing to do with aliens. Okay, it could be humans, right? It could be something else. But how do you know those are the demons? How's the UFO? How's the airplane itself is evil? I believe that that's a bold statement to make, you know. And then I did not enter into rituals, even though I can in my manuscript, full manuscript. Now it does. Maybe I will publish another one that has the explanation how my journey took from the train when I was like, I think 7 year old, 6 year old, around that age, to this. Because now, as you guys can see, that's my name. That's I'd say there's a need of perfecting it. I should perfect it more. Anybody has question on how to produce it, your own books, your book covers, it's extremely simple. I did use it's a lot of things trying out, you know. Yeah, it's an amazing. The print quality is pretty good. I list references, I list everything. But yeah, 25 years to actually experiencing and then publishing it. So now anybody, just imagine this. If you think it still gives me some kind of like emotional charge just thinking about this, because how impactful this has been on my life, actually experiencing UFOs and confirming that they actually exist. Because without knowing whether something exists or not, you know, and people ask you to believe, it's extremely difficult. So it does open up also opportunity that yes, God does exist. Um, just because think about, if you think the most difficult, what something seems like tangible but feels difficult to believe that you know, to experience UFOs is the most, let's say, challenging, most difficult task, let's say, in your mind. Now everything else that is less perceivably possible. Now imagine you go through the experience of actually experiencing what you perceived as the most difficult thing to experience, if it is even possible, something that is now imagine how your mind changes. Everything else is possible, like becoming a millionaire or belief in God. Even then, you know, to those people who say, hey, aliens may exist but it's impossible to experience them unless they choose you. No, what if you choose and track them? How about that? So yeah, so now anybody can experience, because here I am experiencing what I believed. I did not believe. I wanted to confirm it. Yeah, it's I feel amazed. Thank you, Cole.